What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball for y'all. So since I've been talking about team building a little bit again and assists recently, this has come up again, and this was a big thing when the Season 3 patch dropped. Today I'm going to talk about Bardocks Assist and why I think it's kind of overrated. Disclaimer, I do think it's a really good assist, but we are going into actually like the Season 1, Season 2 Bardock Assist territory with how good people think this assist is, and I want to just kind of like break it down. Again, if you like the content I put out on this channel, please like or subscribe to the channel. It does really help the channel out a lot, and I'll really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So with that, let's hop right into this. So when the game dropped, there was only really two kind of tracking assists. You had Piccolo and Gotenks, and then they've slowly been adding them over time. So for example, Janemba has one that tracks as well. But in Season 3, a couple of more characters got these kind of tracking assists, and notably would be Bardock and Tien. Now you can also consider C assists kind of tracking, especially the anti-air ones, but since they're C assists, they're not really going to be in this discussion. We already talked about C assists like last week or something. This is going to be about a very specific type of assist in the A and B slot. So first though, before I go into Bardock's B assist, I want to talk about his A assist a little bit. Last season, in Season 2, I made an assist tier list, and I had Bardock kind of like in the bottom end of the high tier of assists in the game. Again, you can only choose one assist in Season 1 and Season 2, right? So the original assist is this. And I got quite a bit of backlash on this channel and in other places by players like, why would you think this is not good? This is so good. You could do like this. You get like mix-ups. It's easy to combo off of. But as I basically explained, while I think it's good, and I was convinced that the speed of it is also another factor that makes it good, it doesn't do the most important thing, which is anti-air. So it controls a really limited space, and if one of the merits of it is super dashing and calling it, then your opponent has to be on the ground for this to work. And I kind of was never really like shaken from this opinion. Like, I basically stuck with this throughout Season 2. I'm like, it's a pretty good assist, but it's not like as broken as everyone makes it out to be. So this brings me to an assist you might not have expected me to talk about when talking about Bardock B. Actually, Yamcha's A assist, right? So this is another example of an assist, similarly last season, where, so in Season 1, this is probably straight up a top tier assist. In Season 2, it's still like a top ranking assist, but I wouldn't say totally like a top tier assist. The main difference being that in Season 1, the defensive options were a little bit weaker. So, of course, like some of the strongest offense you had available, like, for example, Gohan auto combo into assist call, you couldn't guard cancel it. This made Yamcha way more effective when he touched you. So as far as usage, the Yamcha A and Bardock A are pretty similar. So for example, they're both really fast. You can call them like this when you're above them. You do have super dash assists, but just like Bardock, Yamcha counts on the opponent being on the ground. If they're in the air, it basically does not work. So they're actually pretty similar in that regard. It's just that Yamcha is more of a block stun assist than Bardock. So he actually serves more than one function. He's fast like Bardock, travels across the screen, and he gives enough block stun for you to do mix-ups with him. So this brings us actually to Bardock's B assist, right? So the meme and why everyone thinks this is so good is that it tracks, right? It goes to where the opponent is, and look at the block stun. 46 frames block stun. It's a lot of block stun. There's a bunch of ways you can use this, like you key blast with it and stuff and get guaranteed block stun. Run in and run your offense. If you're next to them, you get mix-ups because it has mad block stun. It's very strong, but there's a couple of things we're missing. So one, the most important thing is that it doesn't really hit jumps that well. So the easy way to test is just close. So when they're moving like that, getting hit like that means the opponent can move. So remember, a very important thing about this game is that it is an Arc Assist game, which means you get your air options back if you run out of air options. See? So I can't pin them down from anywhere. A lot of the ways you have to use it, you have to make sure you catch them on the ground. While it's so good, there is a better example of a tracking assist that has a lot of blocks done and will also catch them in the air. Our good old friend from season 1, Gotenks. Yet nobody's calling Gotenks Assist super broken or memeing about it the way they're really talking about Bardocks Assist. So with Gotenks, you get all the stuff that you get with Bardock, right? So you get the full screen key blast or whatever move plus assist. You get the anti-air assist that I already showed. You get the same block stun, which is really nice too. You do get super dash, even on the ground you get super dash assist. You just have to make sure you touch them with super dash. So you get all the same stuff. So Gotenks is actually a better Bardock assist if you look at it. Now, there are other examples of tracking assists in the game as well. So we also have the new Telekinesis. So while this is nice too, the main issue of this is that you can't hit people in the air that easily. It's actually pretty hard to use this assist. So he's air dashing into it, meaning like he could get away from this, right? You could air dash back, you could just fall, you could jump, you could try to counterattack. I think it's kind of hard to use this. You'd have to like structure it with your own team, as opposed to like Gotenks and Bardock. You, especially Gotenks, but also Bardock, you can kind of just do something plus assist and it's going to track and work. Now, the honorable mention is going to be Janemba. So when Janemba came out, a lot of people said his assist was really bad, but people weren't quite using it the right way. It's really good at anti-airing, it's mad block stun, and the only options they have, since they can't reflect in the air, is to super dash back at you. And if they super dash at you, you're going to hit them. So for example, I am always going to get hit in that situation. Piccolo assist is another notable tracking assist. Now he fires 2. This is really good now. It basically plays neutral for you. You could just watch them, watch where their opponent is going. It's gonna follow you no matter where you go. Now you have 2 orbs you have to watch out for and fight against. So despite them being key blast, they're still quite strong. I didn't personally want to include Janemba and Piccolo because technically they're key blast assist, but they still track. So I wanted to put them in the group just for completion's sake. So in my opinion, tracking assists, not including C assists, in the game, ranked for you. Gotenks is the best, then Bardock, then Janemba and Piccolo, and then Tien. Tien has the block stun, but the tracking is kind of meh, so it's really for like ground versus ground only for something like this. And even then, it was still kind of hard to like set up. You have to call him really early. If you block strings into it, of course you get the block stun into mix up, which is kind of nice, but Bardock and Gotenks are just easier to use from my perspective. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. It is Bardock, so I kind of get part of why people think it's so crazy too, because it's like this character's been top tier all the time, and they give him this really good assist that makes him even more flexible for teams. Like more teams can use him now. You can have like a fast assist if you want, or you can have a blocks on assist and still have Bardock. You don't have to play Kid Buu. That thing is definitely nice. Even if Gotenks tracking assist is better than Bardock's B assist, it's easier to put Bardock on a team than Gotenks. I think that's a very fair argument. Let me know how you feel though in the comments, if you agree or if you disagree. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.